Some people make good money, save diligently, invest wisely, and still never feel financially secure. They check their accounts. The numbers look fine, but the feeling of security never comes. This isn't about needing more money. It's about something quieter. Something most people never identify. Financial security isn't just a number in your bank account. It's a feeling. A sense of stability. The absence of constant worry. But here's what's strange. That feeling doesn't automatically arrive when you hit certain financial milestones. Some people feel secure with modest savings. Others feel anxious with millions. The difference isn't the money itself. It's something deeper. Something psychological. And understanding this quiet reason changes everything. Point 1. Security requires a finish line. Most people never feel financially secure because they never define what secure means. They save without a target. They invest without a goal. They accumulate without purpose. They think, I'll feel secure when I have more. But more is infinite. It has no endpoint. No moment of arrival. So you save 50,000. Then you think, but 100,000 would be better. You reach 100,000. Then you think, but 200,000 would be safer. You hit 200,000. Then you think, but 500,000 is what experts recommend. The goalpost moves. Always. Endlessly. And without a finish line, you can never cross it. You can never feel like you've arrived. This creates perpetual anxiety. Because no matter how much you have, it never feels like enough. You're constantly chasing a moving target. And that chase prevents security from ever feeling real. Here's what changes this. Defining your number. Not a vague, enough to retire comfortably. Not as much as possible. A specific number. Based on your actual life. Your actual expenses. Your actual needs. I need 500,000 in retirement accounts to generate the income I'll need, combined with Social Security. That's a finish line. A concrete target. Now, you can measure progress. You can track movement toward a specific goal. And when you reach it, you can actually feel it. You crossed the line. You arrived. Without this definition, financial security remains abstract. Always out of reach. Always uncertain. With this definition, security becomes measurable, achievable, real. The quiet reason people never feel secure? They never defined what security looks like. They're chasing a feeling, without understanding what would create it. And you can't reach a destination you've never identified. Point 2. Security comes from what you control, not what you own. Here's the second reason people never feel secure. They focus on assets instead of control. They think, I need $1 million. Then I'll feel secure. But security doesn't come from having $1 million. It comes from knowing you can handle whatever happens with the resources you have. Think about it. You could have $1 million and still feel insecure if you don't trust your ability to manage it. What if the market crashes? What if you make a bad decision? What if unexpected expenses arise? The money is there, but the security isn't, because you don't feel in control. Now, flip it. Someone with $300,000 who understands their expenses, has a clear plan, and trusts their financial decision-making? They feel secure. Not because of the amount, but because they feel in control. Security is the feeling that you can handle what comes, that you understand your situation, that you have systems in place. It's control, not wealth, that creates security. This is why financial education matters so much. Not because it helps you get rich, but because it helps you feel in control. When you understand how investments work, market volatility doesn't terrify you. When you know your budget, unexpected expenses don't panic you. When you have clear financial rules, decisions don't paralyze you. Control creates calm. Ownership alone doesn't. Most people chase bigger numbers thinking that's security. But they're chasing the wrong thing. A smaller amount that you understand and control creates more security than a larger amount that feels mysterious and fragile. This is why simple financial plans often feel better than complex ones. Not because they're objectively better, but because they're easier to control. You understand them. You trust them. You feel capable of managing them. And that feeling of capability is security. The quiet reason people never feel secure? They're trying to feel secure through accumulation, instead of through control. They think more money equals more security. But it doesn't. Not automatically. Control creates security. Understanding creates security. Confidence in your ability to handle situations creates security. Money helps, but only if you also have control. Point 3. Security requires accepting uncertainty. Here's the third reason, and the hardest one to accept. Most people never feel secure because they're waiting for certainty. And certainty doesn't exist. They think, I'll feel secure when I know I'll be okay. But you can't know. Not with absolute certainty. Markets could crash. Healthcare costs could spike. Unexpected expenses could arise. Life could change in ways you didn't predict. No amount of money guarantees certainty, because the future is inherently uncertain. So if your definition of security requires certainty, you'll never feel secure. You'll always be waiting for one more guarantee, one more reassurance, one more safety net. But those things don't eliminate uncertainty. They just temporarily quiet your anxiety. Real financial security requires accepting uncertainty while still feeling stable. It's saying, I don't know exactly what will happen, but I have enough. I have a plan. I have the ability to adapt. And that's enough. This is a psychological shift, not a financial one. It's about changing your relationship with uncertainty. Instead of, I need to eliminate all risk before I can feel secure, it becomes, I've prepared reasonably. I can't control everything, but I can handle what comes. That acceptance creates security. Because you're no longer waiting for an impossible standard. You're no longer waiting for perfect certainty before you allow yourself to feel okay. You've done what you can. You trust your preparation. And you accept that some things are beyond your control. This doesn't mean being careless. It doesn't mean ignoring risks. It means recognizing that security isn't the absence of all possible problems. It's the confidence that you can handle problems when they arise. People who feel financially secure aren't people with no risks. They're people who've accepted that risks exist and trust themselves to manage them. The quiet reason most people never feel secure. They're waiting for certainty that will never come. They've made security dependent on something impossible, knowing the future. And as long as security requires certainty, the feeling will always be out of reach. Point 4. Security is a practice, not a destination. Here's the final insight. Financial security isn't something you achieve once and then have forever. It's something you practice daily, monthly, yearly. It's checking in with your plan, adjusting when needed, staying aware without obsessing. It's maintaining the habits that create stability, even when they're boring, even when nothing exciting is happening. Most people think security is a destination. Once I reach this number, I'm secure. But even after reaching the number, life continues. Circumstances change. Markets fluctuate. Needs evolve. Security isn't static. It's dynamic. It requires ongoing attention. Not constant worry, but consistent engagement. People who feel secure aren't people who reached some magical threshold and stopped thinking about money. They're people who have systems in place, who check in regularly, who adjust as needed, who stay connected to their financial reality without being consumed by it. Security is a practice. Like physical fitness. You don't achieve fitness once and then stop exercising. You maintain it through consistent, reasonable effort. Financial security works the same way. Regular check-ins, consistent saving, periodic adjustments, ongoing awareness. Not obsession. Not constant monitoring. Just regular, calm engagement. The quiet reason people never feel secure. They're waiting to arrive at security instead of practicing it. They think it's a destination, so they keep searching for it somewhere ahead. But it's not ahead. It's here. In the daily practices. In the consistent habits. In the ongoing engagement with your financial life. Takeaway. The quiet reason most people never feel financially secure isn't about money. It's about unclear goals. About chasing accumulation instead of control. About waiting for certainty that doesn't exist. And about treating security as a destination instead of a practice. Financial security comes from defining your finish line. From building control and understanding. From accepting uncertainty while trusting your preparation. And from practicing security daily instead of waiting to arrive at it. You might already have enough money to feel secure. What you might be missing is the clarity, control, acceptance, and practice that turn money into actual security. If this helped you think differently about financial security, consider subscribing. More calm, thoughtful videos about money psychology are on the way. Thanks for watching.